Now, you might think that where there's water, there will be fish, but that's not necessarily the case. Here are three places that are surprisingly fish-free. First up, we have the bottom of the ocean. Now, fish can live in the deep sea, but apparently they can only live down to about 8,200 meters. And the deepest parts of the ocean are over 10,000 meters deep. So the bottom 2,000 meters of the ocean are essentially fish-free. The pressures are just too much for them down there, and scientists think that at a certain depth, fish's brains start to swell, which, as we all know, isn't very good. Another place that is surprisingly fish-free is the Great Salt Lake in Utah. Now, one might think, seeing a large lake on the horizon, that it would be teeming with fish, and of course fish live in the ocean, which is also salty, but this lake is actually much too salty for fish. Therefore, it only has brine shrimp and a few other microorganisms living within it. Next up, we have the lakes of Yosemite. Now, up until recently, Yosemite was actually underneath a gigantic glacier. It left behind a series of high-altitude and quite beautiful lakes. But of course, fish, they aren't natural mountain climbers, so getting to these lakes would be very difficult for them. But starting in the 1870s, people started stocking some of these lakes with fish so that they could have a food supply and also for recreation. So some of these lakes are actually now populated by fish, but just not naturally. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll leave you with this question. Have you ever been to a place and been surprised by its lack of fish?